Welcome to the RestaurantReputations.com Reputation Dashboard. What we're looking at here is the overview. This tells us the big picture and today's snapshot of this particular restaurant. What we see here is that they have an 82% presence score. They have 10 listings found with accurate information, 13 found with possible errors, so that could mean that possibly Google Places has a bad phone number for them, or that in Yelp they have an outdated website address. So there's 13 of those errors that were found, and 5 sources are completely missing, so maybe they're found in Yelp, but maybe in Urban Spoon they have no listing yet. So the goal here is to get that to 100%. Here are the reviews sections. It shows the pie. They have 14 positives, 4 neutrals, and 10 negatives. The mentions for this particular restaurant by day and breakdown. The local competition online voice score. And here it shows the top positive mentions. As you can see that it rates it by sentiment. It says that these are somewhat positive. And here are some of the negative mentions that it has found. Let's dig a little deeper and see exactly what all this means and go into detail to see exactly how this particular restaurant is doing online. Here we can see that in the 3 major search engines, all 3 items are perfect. It has exactly the information that this restaurant wants to be shown, which can be matched here. It's shown by a check mark. So if you see a hazard symbol, that means that something is not correct. So let's click Show Detail to see what's happening. So within City Search, there is no website for this particular restaurant. So that's something that we would need to get in there and correct. It seems that this is outdated here. The Kudzo is showing a City Search page when it should be showing their local website page here. So as you can see, as you scroll down, you can see what needs to be corrected. So if you purchase the Restaurant Reputations Do-It-Yourself, this is something you would do. If you've purchased the full service solution, this is something that we would clean up. Here's the directories and the social sites. The next thing we're going to take a look at are the online citations. And these are pretty much mentions of the restaurant, its staff, its cooks or its chefs online. So anything that has to do with this restaurant or the keywords or the staff that we selected pulls in, it scrapes, and it shows us. So we can see here's a Yellow Pages mention, Rate Clubs, Menu Pal, our local Carroll County Tourism newspaper. So if you wanted to see exactly what was shown, you just click and it'll load the page and you can see exactly what's been mentioned about your business. This saves so much time, whereas you don't have to find all this manually. It aggregates and pulls it all into one main dashboard, and it updates every 5 minutes, so no more searching for any bad reviews or ratings, or if you heard about an article that hit online, this software would find it probably before any customer would find it, therefore giving us time to act on it and try to either suppress it or wipe it out. What we're looking at now is the review section, one of the more popular modules here. It's telling us that this particular restaurant has a 3.2 rating out of 5 with 28 reviews. With one click of a button, we can see all of the review and rating sites that it's pulling information from, and we can just see the Facebook results. They have a 3.7 out of 5 there. The Google Plus Local, 3.6 out of 5 with 5 reviews. And then with one click of a button, we can dial in just to the negatives or look at the positives. This is very useful here, so if you have a trouble spot and you've noticed that all of the negatives talk about the restaurant being slow or being messy, the other neat thing is this trend cloud here. If you see someone's name over here, that might be a server that's a very, very good server or someone very bad. This particular restaurant is known for their roasted chicken, so most of the comments there have this keyword in it. Here's the distribution breakdown of all the reviews. So this is a very, very powerful section. This here is another area where we pull all online mentions, images, and blog accounts for your restaurant. So if someone were to put up an image of, let's say, one of your servers smoking or drinking on the job, this would get shown here, and we would have a chance to act on it immediately because it pulls every 5 minutes. Here you can see these are just some images that it has found, showing the physical location, and probably pulled it from an Urban Spoon or a Yelp. With one click of a button, we can see the social activities for this particular restaurant. You can also input your staff's social accounts so that you can monitor what they're doing. If you have someone that you tell to put up coupons, you can review if they're actually doing that. You always want to make sure that obviously they're showcasing your restaurant in a positive light. You can monitor all that here. You can also view the social statistics, where it's going to show your local competitors and how you're doing against industry standards. page likes 1312 versus the industry standard of 659. So this their Facebook is doing very well. Here we see the competition, or as the software calls it, the search engine share of voice. You put in a keyword that someone locally might use to search for your restaurant, and then you put in your competitors, and it actually shows how you're doing online. So we can see our restaurant here is in blue. So for the keyword restaurant in the local area, the search, they are dominating with 44%. If someone were to put in the keyword bar, they share 25%, and their competition's 28 and 36. Burgers, 26 versus 43. So that can help the company dial into a keyword, an AdWords campaign, search engine optimization. So it's very, very powerful information, as you can see. And lastly, the report section. As the account gets older, you will see how you're doing over time. This is a new account, so usually there's 15 or 20 different reports here showing how many new reviews the restaurant has had, how many new ratings. And this also shows transparency with our company, as it shows how we're helping out the restaurant grow. It's an incredible platform. This, in conjunction with the customer support platform, does wonders for your online reputation. The goal, of course, is to boost your ratings and reviews, boost your visibility, make the best reviews that we can possibly get from your customers while stopping bad feedback before it happens. So we would love to have a talk with you about how we can help your restaurant. Please feel free to contact us at restaurantreputations.com. Thank you for watching.